We're going to explain how to compare two Excel files to find duplicate entries. There are several ways to achieve this, depending on the complexity of your data and your comfort level with different tools. We'll cover a few approaches, starting with the simplest. 1. Using Excel's built-in features for smaller files. If you have relatively small Excel files, you can leverage Excel's built-in functions. First, open both Excel files. Next, copy all the data from the second file and paste it into a new sheet in the first file. Now you can use the conditional formatting tool to highlight duplicate values. Select all the data in the combined sheet. Go to Home, Conditional Formatting. Highlight Cells Rules. Duplicate Values. Excel will highlight all cells containing values that appear more than once in the entire sheet, thus pinpointing duplicate entries across both original files. You can then manually review the highlighted rows to determine which rows represent duplicates from different files, considering if other columns besides the one you highlighted have identical info. 2. Using Power Query for larger files and more complex scenarios. For larger files or situations with more complex matching criteria, Power Query, also known as Get and Transform in older Excel versions, offers a robust solution. Begin by opening the first Excel file, go to the Data tab and select Get Data, from File, from Workbook. Navigate and select the second Excel file. This will import the data from the second file into Power Query. Now you'll need to merge the queries. Click on the query from the first file, go to the Home tab, and select Merge Queries. Choose the relevant column to merge on, the column containing data that you want to check for duplicates. Next, expand the merged query to bring all the data together. You can now add a custom column that flags duplicates using conditional logic. A common method is using list.contains or table.contains to check if a value appears more than once. This creates a flag next to each row to indicate if it is duplicate. Load the results back into the first Excel file to review duplicates. 3. Using Python with the Pandas library for automation and large datasets. For truly large datasets or situations requiring automation, Python's Pandas library is highly recommended. First, install Pandas, pip install Pandas. Then, write a Python script to read both Excel files into Pandas data frames. Concatenate the two data frames to combine the data. Then use the duplicated function to identify duplicate rows. The duplicated function returns a Boolean series indicating whether each row is a duplicate. You can then filter the data frame to keep only the duplicate rows and save the results to a new Excel file. This approach provides more control and flexibility, allowing you to handle different data types and matching criteria effectively. This method requires programming knowledge, but offers the best scalability and precision. Remember that the best method depends on your data size, comfort with different tools, and required level of automation. Start with the simplest approach and move to more advanced methods if needed.